Welcome back, Insufferable gaming fans. When we left off on this supplemental file, I was trying to find a Ring of Varda. Well, I found one, but not without finding out something interesting. Turns out that to get the Ring of Varda from the Paranthropus at all, you have to have a clear game file. That means you have to have already beaten Dracula and gotten a clear save file on your memory card. And then you can get one either on that same file or when you start a new game. But you have to have that clear data on there, or otherwise you'll just always get turquoises. This is something I never knew, and it explains a lot as to why I had such a hard time finding the thing sometime. But anyway, seeing what one ring does, you can just imagine how awesome two are. So let's see if I can find another one real quick. I'll just throw some luck up potions. Take out a few more of these guys. I said just a few more of these guys. Just a few more of these guys. These guys right here. Alright, you know what? I'll meet you when I find one. Well, it took a few minutes, but success. Got that second Ring of Varda there. Now look at these stat ups. For one, your attack goes up 40 points. Your defense goes up 12. Your luck even goes up by, what, 15 there? Or, well, no, 5, but still. Then you put another one on and it does it all again. This is overpowered. But you have to have a save file with a clear data on it to do it. But since you can get it as early as the Colosseum in the normal castle, you can really abuse this. Here we are in the underground upside down waterway area, and right here, as you can see on the map, is a free, I think that's a mana prism. It is, it's a mana prism. Let you know when I find something else I missed. Since I came back by the library again, I thought I'd show you these two items. The Elven Cloak and the Joseph's Cloak. Both which... Oh, well, while I'm here I might as well get this too, since I never can remember that last magic spell. So let's check this stuff out. The reversible cloak. I didn't buy the reversible cloak, did I? Not the Elven Cloak. That's not the right cloak at all. Let's try this again. What can I do for you? I'm interested in this. It's a perfectly good cloak, but it wasn't going to demonstrate the point that I was going for. There we go. The reverse cloak and the Joseph's Cloak are the two cloaks that add an extra thing to your system menu, as I will demonstrate. The reverse cloak, if you just equip it, alright, blue and purple, that's pretty cool. But you can also reverse it in the system menu to get one that's the other way around. That's pretty cool. Useful for the beginning of the game. Now the Joseph's Cloak, that's a very interesting sack of worms, because if you go to your system menu and go to cloak color, you can set it to anything you want, the lining and the outside. Now why is this cool at all? Well, no real reason, except for you can set it to whatever you want, and then you'll have a really funny colored bat. It's not useful, it's just amusing. But that's the deal with those two things. Neither here nor there. Moving right along. Alright, I had also mentioned that you can shake a bunch of stuff loose from the librarian's chair. if you keep doing this. Let's see what we can find. Headbutting the old man's sphincter for profit. This could take a while. Oh, there's a Dracula tunic. There's one item down right off the bat. So let's keep shaking it and see what else we get. Well, for starters, how about an Axe Lord armor? This is a pretty neat item. I'll show you why as soon as I get out of this choppiness. But first I'm gonna keep shaking this guy down. Okay, short answer is, if there's anything else after the Axe Lord armor, I'm not finding it. But why is the Axe Lord armor cool? Well, I'll show you. This is why it's cool. Yeah, look at him go! Jigga 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 axe, jigga jigga axe, jigga axe, jigga 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 axe, jigga 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 axe. Blammo, blammo. Can't use spells. You get knocked on your ass real easy, but come on, isn't this funny? Does this not amuse you? Because it does me. I don't know, I just find this amusing and funny. Maybe I'm crazy. Anyway, you can also get these from the spiked ball on the in the chapel stairs. But those things are really hard to kill and they have a really low drop rate. So, if you want one that bad, those are where you can find them. Just an amusing diversion. Okay, and here finally we have the shield rod. It's located here in the southwest corner of the arena. Now, why is the shield rod cool? Glad you asked. You equip that, and you equip a shield with it. Any shield. They all have a different effect. You hit the shield and shield rod buttons at the same time, you get a special effect. Leather shield, defense up. Alucard shield, that actually doesn't do anything. Night shield. That looks like it'll be another defense up. Let's see. Shaman shield. I think that's going to be intelligence up. Yep, intelligence up. Herald shield. I've completely forgotten what that does. Protection from fire and thunder. Not bad. Oh yeah, and if you hit left-right attack, you'll throw out this thing which blocks projectiles, but it's of little use. Let's see, got a shield, got a shield. I want to say intelligence again, but I don't think that's right. Protection from darkness. Plenty of bosses around here use darkness attacks. And the Alucard shield is ultimate among them all. Because when you use that, seemingly nothing happens, but as soon as you touch anything, it just tears it a new one. This thing, with the shield rod power activated, does an ass ton of damage and soul steals whatever it hits, and it hits things at a repeated and faster rate than the Chrysagrim itself does. So if you use this to take out Galamoth or any other boss, it's almost like cheating. There's a few more shields you can get I'll try to show those off, but this supplemental thing has taken a lot longer than I thought, so I guess I'll have at least one more before I finish up Symphony of the Night for good. So until then, this is your old pal Rosser. Take a drink.